Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy English channel. It's wonderful to have you here again today. I'm Anne, joining you today from beautiful Ireland.
And I'm Max, speaking to you from snowy Canada. We're really happy you're here, and as always, we create these videos to help you practice English in a natural, friendly way. If you enjoy our lessons, please support us by liking this video and subscribing. It helps our channel grow so much.
Yes, thank you. So, Max, what is our topic today? I think it's one of the most universal topics in everyday conversations.
Exactly. Today we're talking about the weather. Everyone talks about weather. Neighbors, coworkers, strangers at the bus stop. And because I'm Canadian and you're Irish, I think we both have a lot of experience with unpredictable weather.
Oh, absolutely. Ireland is famous for having 4 seasons in one day. I remember last week. Sunshine, sudden rain, then wind, and then sunshine again? Classic Irish chaos.
That sounds exactly like some parts of Canada, especially in spring. One minute you're sweating in the sun, the next minute your ears are freezing.
Weather moods. But before we jump into weather talk, Max, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. A bit chilly, though. It was only 4 degrees C this morning, and my car windows were covered in frost. How are you?
I'm very good. It's milder here today, around 12 degrees C, so I took a little walk before recording. The air was fresh, and the clouds looked very dramatic.
Dramatic clouds. Very Irish of you.
Yes, we have dramatic skies every day. Sometimes I think clouds in Ireland should win awards.
You know, that's actually a nice way to start talking about weather. People often think weather is boring, but when you really notice the details, the sky, the light, the temperature, it becomes interesting.
Definitely. And weather affects our mood and our plans. For example, yesterday I wanted to hang laundry outside, but of course, it rained 5 minutes after I put it out.
Typical. Yesterday for me was the opposite. I expected snow because the forecast said snow, but then it turned into freezing rain, and freezing rain is the worst. My driveway looked like a skating rink.
Oh no! Did you fall?
No, but I did a very awkward slide dance while trying to reach my car.
I wish I could have seen that.
No, you don't. It was not elegant.
All right, Max, let's start with the basics. Canadian weather versus Irish weather. What's the difference?
Big difference. Canada is huge, so weather varies a lot. But generally, winters are cold, very cold. Snow, ice, blizzards, all normal. Summers are warm or hot, depending on the province.
Yes, and Ireland is the opposite. Our winters are cold, but not freezing, just wet. Our summers are mild, maybe 18 to 22 degrees C on a good day, and rain, well, always rain.
You're famous for it. Do you always carry an umbrella?
No, we don't carry umbrellas. We just accept our fate. That's the Irish way.
That's hilarious. Canadians carry everything. Gloves, hats, boots, emergency snacks. We prepare for battle with the elements.
Speaking of elements, what's the weather like today in Canada?
Today, it's actually very nice. Sunny but cold. The sky is bright blue and the air is crisp.
And you? Cloudy with sun breaks. A few light showers in the morning. Very typical Irish mixture.
Good old Irish sampler pack.
Exactly.
You know, weather is a great topic for English learners because it's simple, it's common, and people talk about it every day.
Yes, it's also a very polite conversation starter. Especially in Ireland, we love weather small talk. We can talk about rain for hours.
Canadians too. We complain about cold like it's a national sport.
So today, we're going to talk about weather words, why people talk about weather, the different types of weather, seasons, and even some differences between Ireland and Canada.
And of course, we'll include vocabulary explanations, just like always.
And a question of the day at the end.
and a long, friendly goodbye in part 4.
Perfect. Before vocabulary, let's talk about our personal weather stories. Everyone has a dramatic weather moment. Max, do you have one?
Oh yes, several. But here's a good one. When I was a kid, we had such a big snowstorm that the snow piled up to our windows. We couldn't open the front door because the snow was blocking it. We had to leave through the back door and dig a path with shovels.
That sounds intense.
It was, but it was also fun. Snow days are magical when you're a child.
I believe that. My weather story is rainy, obviously. One summer, I planned a picnic with some friends. The forecast said dry and warm, very rare for Ireland. So we packed food, blankets, everything. We sat down, and 5 minutes later, the sky turned black and it poured rain. We ran to the car, completely soaked.
Oh no.
The funniest thing is, once we reached the car, the rain stopped. Typical.
Weather trolls.
Yes. Weather enjoys teasing us.
All right, let's start introducing some vocabulary slowly. Let's begin with the basics people use every day.
Perfect. A very common word is temperature, how hot or cold the air is. For example, the temperature today is 10 degrees C.
And a very important phrase is weather forecast, the prediction of future weather. You see it on TV, apps, websites. For example, the forecast says it will snow tomorrow.
Exactly. Another everyday word is showers. People often think showers only mean bathing, but no. In weather, showers mean short periods of rain.
That's a good one. And here in Canada, we sometimes say flurries, small, light snow that falls off and on.
Oh, that's a nice word. Irish people don't use it very often, but we do say light rain or drizzle. Drizzle is soft, gentle rain.
And the opposite of drizzle is pouring, heavy, strong rain.
Exactly. All right, we'll explain more vocabulary throughout the conversation, but let's go back to our talk.
Sure. And what is your favorite type of weather?
I love cool, sunny days, when the sun is out but the air is fresh. I feel like I can walk for hours.
Same, except I love cold, sunny days, the very Canadian kind. Snow on the ground, air crisp, sun bright.
Very picturesque.
What about your least favorite weather?
Easy. Wind. Strong Irish wind. It pushes you sideways. It destroys umbrellas. It ruins hair. I hate it.
I'm with you. Wind is my enemy. Especially icy Canadian wind. It goes straight through your clothes.
Wind is rude.
Very rude.
All right, let's continue. So, Max, I wanted to ask you something. People always say Canadians talk about cold weather all the time. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. We talk about cold like it's a national hobby. If you walk into any shop in winter, the first thing someone will say to you is, "Cold out there, eh?"
Yes, the famous Canadian A.
It's real, and it's perfect for weather conversations. Cold weather unites us.
In Ireland, rain unites us. Every conversation starts with, "Will it rain today?" Or, "It wasn't supposed to rain today," or "It's raining again."
I feel like Irish people blame the rain personally.
Yes, we take it very seriously, and we're always shocked when it rains, even though it rains every day.
Canadians are the same with snow. Every winter we act surprised. Oh, wow, snow in January. Who could have predicted this?
Humans are funny.
True. But, weather is also a very safe topic. You can talk about it with anyone. Strangers, coworkers, neighbors.
Yes, it's polite conversation. For English learners, weather is a great way to start speaking. Even simple sentences like, "It's sunny today," or "It's cold this morning," help build confidence.
Right. Weather phrases are small, easy, and useful. And once you start talking, the conversation can grow naturally.
Exactly. And speaking of natural, let's talk about seasons. Ireland and Canada have very different seasons, don't they?
Very different. Canada has 4 very distinct seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And winter is long, sometimes from November to April.
Wow, 6 months of cold?
Oh yeah, snow, ice, frost, storms, the whole package.
Ireland has all 4 seasons too, technically, but everything is softer. Mild spring, mild summer, mild autumn, wet winter.
Wet winter. I love how polite that sounds. Just wet.
It's our national adjective. What's your favorite season?
Probably autumn. The air gets crisp, the landscape becomes orange and golden, and it's perfect walking weather. And you?
Summer. 100%. After months of cold, summer feels like a reward. Warm days, long evenings, barbecues. Perfect.
Does it get hot in your part of Canada?
Yes, surprisingly hot. In July, it can reach 30 degrees Celsius or even more. People think Canada is frozen all year, but that's a myth. Ireland never gets that hot. If we reach 26 degrees Celsius, everyone panics. The news talks about heat waves, shops run out of fans, and Irish people start melting.
I believe that. Canadians panic too, but only when there's snow in May.
Understandable.
Let's give learners some seasonal vocabulary. For example, in spring, we often use phrases like warming up, meaning the temperature is getting higher.
Yes, and in autumn, people say cooling down. Temperatures are dropping.
A very common word is humid, when the air is wet and heavy, often in summer.
Ireland is humid all year. Canada too?
In the summer, yes, some provinces are extremely humid. You walk outside and immediately feel sticky.
Lovely image.
I try.
Another useful word, overcast. It means the sky is full of clouds, but not raining yet.
Very common in Ireland, I imagine.
Oh yes, overcast is my middle name.
And here's a Canadian favorite, wind chill. This means how cold the air feels because of the wind, not the actual temperature. For example, the temperature might be -5 degrees Celsius, but with wind chill, it feels like -15 degrees.
That sounds terrifying.
It is.
Ireland people are lucky then. Our wind is annoying, but it doesn't change temperature dramatically.
True. You have mischievous wind. We have dangerous wind.
Speaking of dangerous, what's the worst weather you've experienced in Canada?
A blizzard. A very heavy snowstorm with strong winds. I remember one winter when visibility was so low that I couldn't see the house across the street.
That would scare me.
It scared me too, but we stayed inside, made hot chocolate, and waited it out.
In Ireland, the worst weather is usually storms with heavy rain and powerful wind. We give them names sometimes. Storm Brendan, Storm Ophelia.
Do you name storms often?
Yes, almost every year. It makes them sound more dramatic.
Maybe Canada should start naming snowstorms. Snowstorm Kevin. Doesn't sound threatening.
No, it sounds like a snowstorm that apologizes.
Canadian snowstorms probably would apologize.
All right, before we end part 2, let's talk about how weather affects daily life. Max, does weather change your routine?
Absolutely. In winter, I need more time to get ready. Warming up the car, scraping the ice off the windows, putting on layers. You can't just leave the house quickly in Canada.
In Ireland, weather affects our mood. If it's sunny, we all feel like different people. Happy, motivated, energetic. When it rains, we become quiet and cozy.
Same here. Weather influences everything. What we wear, how we travel, how much energy we have.
It's amazing how something we can't control affects us so much.
Very true.
Let's dive deeper into weather conversations. Max, I've noticed something. When people learn English,
They often ask, why do native speakers talk about the weather so much? What do you think?
Good question. I think weather is neutral. It's not political, not personal, not controversial. It's safe. You can talk about weather with anyone in any situation.
Yes, that's true. Weather is the universal icebreaker. Even in Ireland, if you want to start a friendly conversation with someone you've never met, you just say, strange weather today, isn't it?
And the person will instantly be ready to talk for 20 minutes.
Exactly. It opens the door.
Also, weather is immediate. It's happening right now. You don't need preparation or special vocabulary to talk about it.
But at the same time, weather vocabulary can be rich and descriptive. People can learn many adjectives: cloudy, breezy, windy, chilly, mild, stormy, humid.
Yes, and many useful verbs too. To freeze, to melt, to pour, to drizzle, to thunder.
Ooh, that's a good one. To thunder. People often think thunder is only a noun, but it's also a verb.
Exactly. It thundered all night is completely correct.
Let's continue with something fun. Weather expressions. Native speakers love idioms.
Good idea. Let's share a few simple ones.
I'll start with a very common one. It's raining cats and dogs. It doesn't mean animals are falling from the sky. It just means very heavy rain.
Here's a Canadian-flavored one. It's a scorcher. We use this on extremely hot days in the summer.
Nice. Another popular one, under the weather. It means feeling a bit ill, not literally being under weather.
And a dramatic one, when it rains, it pours. This means problems come all at once.
True. It's not about weather at all. It's about life.
Weather idioms are great because they make English more colorful.
Speaking of colorful, let's talk about the sky. Irish skies change constantly. Gray, silver, blue, purple, golden. What about Canadian skies?
Canada has huge skies, especially in the prairie provinces. They stretch forever. Sunsets can be bright orange, deep red, or soft pink. In winter, the sky often looks pale blue and incredibly crisp.
That sounds beautiful.
And your skies?
Dramatic, moody, emotional, full of personality. Irish clouds are like performers.
I love the idea of clouds performing.
They do. Sometimes the sky looks like a painting.
Weather can be poetic.
Very poetic, but also practical. Let's talk about practical vocabulary, what people wear in different weather.
Good idea. In cold Canadian weather, you need layers. A jacket, coat, scarf, mittens, boots, thermal socks.
And of course, a toque, the classic Canadian winter hat.
Yes, a toque is essential.
In Ireland, we mostly need raincoats, waterproof shoes, and sometimes umbrellas, although umbrellas often die in the wind.
Moment of silence for the fallen umbrellas.
Rest in peace.
For sunny weather, common items are sunglasses, sunblock, a cap.
Yes, in Ireland, sunny weather means everyone runs outside immediately.
Canadians, too. We treat sun like a rare treasure.
Now let's talk about weather apps. Do you check the weather every morning?
I have to. In Canada, the weather can change quickly, especially in winter. 1 hour it's calm, the next hour a snowstorm hits.
Same in Ireland, except it changes from rain to more rain.
Do Irish people trust weather forecasts?
Not really. We respect them, but we don't trust them.
Canadians trust them, but only 70%.
I trust forecasts only when they say rain. That's always correct.
Fair.
You know, weather also affects travel. Flights, buses, ferries, so many things change because of weather.
Absolutely. Winter storms can cancel flights, close highways, and delay everything. Safety first.
In Ireland, ferries often get canceled because of strong wind, and roads can flood very easily.
Flooding is scary. We have some of that too in spring when snow melts.
Weather is powerful.
Yes, but it's also fascinating. For example, do you know about Chinooks?
No, what's that?
A Chinook is a warm, dry wind that blows down the mountains in Western Canada. It can raise temperatures by 20 degrees Celsius in just a few hours.
That sounds magical.
It feels magical. One moment you're freezing, the next moment you're taking off your coat.
In Ireland, it has a similar thing with the Atlantic breeze, but it's usually cold, not warm.
Weather differences are amazing. Two people on the same planet but completely different climates.
And yet, we all talk about weather in the same way.
True, humans love complaining.
And describing.
And analyzing.
And predicting.
And being wrong about predictions.
Very true.
Before we finish this part, let's give learners a few advanced weather terms.
Great idea. I'll start with visibility. This means how far you can see. Important in fog, rain, or snow.
Good one. Another is pressure. Weather pressure influences storms and wind. High pressure usually means calm, clear weather. Low pressure means clouds and rain.
Another useful word, gusts. This means sudden, strong bursts of wind.
And a Canadian classic, sleet. This is a mix of rain and snow. Wet, cold, messy.
We get sleet too. It's unpleasant.
Very unpleasant.
All right, I think we've covered a lot in this part.
Yes, next will be our conclusion, more conversation, more warmth, and our question of the day.
Perfect. I feel like we've talked about so many aspects of weather already. Seasons, idioms, clothing, storms, daily habits.
Yes, and I still have more to say. Canadians always have more to say about weather.
Same with the Irish. We could probably make a 3-hour video.
Easily. But let's keep going and wrap everything up nicely. I want to ask you a question. Do Irish people have any funny weather habits?
Oh, yes. For example, if we see the sun, we immediately hang laundry outside, even if it's only sunny for 10 minutes. We have to take the chance.
That's adorable. Canadians have a habit too. When the temperature rises above freezing after a long winter, people suddenly wear shorts.
Shorts? At 2 degrees Celsius?
Yes, it's a phenomenon. Canadians see +3 degrees Celsius and immediately think it's summer.
That is hilarious. Irish people do the opposite. If it drops below 10 degrees Celsius, we think it's winter.
Cultural weather shock.
Exactly. And Irish people always talk about how grand the weather is. Even if it's just not raining at the moment, we call it a grand day.
Canadians say, it's not too bad, even when it's snowing sideways.
Optimistic people.
You have to be. Weather shapes personality.
That's very true. For example, I think Irish people became good storytellers partly because of all the days we spend indoors listening to rain.
Canadians became patient because winter teaches patience whether you want it or not.
Yes, and polite. Maybe because you have to cooperate with others in difficult weather.
Possibly.
Let's talk about weather sounds for a moment. Ireland is full of soft weather sounds. Gentle rain, dripping water, rustling wind, waves on the coast.
Canada has dramatic sounds. Cracking ice, howling winds, heavy snow falling on rooftops, thunder rolling across huge skies.
Weather creates atmosphere.
And memories. Do you have a childhood weather memory?
Yes, I remember lying in bed as a child, listening to rain tapping on the window. It was peaceful, cozy, comforting.
That sounds lovely. Mine is playing in deep snow with my siblings, building snow forts, throwing snowballs, coming inside with red cheeks and frozen hands, and warming up with hot chocolate.
Childhood weather memories are the best.
They really stay with you.
Before we finish, let's introduce a few more advanced weather expressions for learners.
Sure, I'll start. A cold front. This means a mass of cold air moving into an area, often causing changes in weather.
Nice. Here's another. A heat wave. A long period of unusually hot weather.
And a useful one. A drizzle turning into a downpour. This describes rain starting gently and then becoming heavy.
Good expression. And one more, unsettled weather,
We use this a lot in Ireland. It means the weather keeps changing and is hard to predict.
Canadians use that too.
Now let's talk about weather mistakes English learners often make.
Yes. A big one, people often say, the weather is very hot today's, or there is a sun. Correct versions are, it's very hot today, and the sun is out.
Another mistake, using windy with much. You should say it's very windy, not it's much windy.
Good tip. And one more. People sometimes say very rains, but you cannot use rains like that. You say it's raining a lot or there's heavy rain.
Perfect. All right, Max, let's bring this home. What is your final thought about weather?
My final thought is that weather is more than small talk. It's part of daily life, culture, emotions, and memories. And it's a great way to practice English.
Beautifully said. My final thought is that weather connects people. Whether you're from wet Ireland or snowy Canada, we all experience weather every day and we all love talking about it.
Absolutely. And now, it's time for our question of the day.
Yes, here it is. What is your favorite type of weather and why?
Write your answer in the comments. We love reading your stories.
And don't worry, you don't need perfect English. Just practice. You're part of our friendly learning community.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Whether you're listening from a sunny place, a rain country, a snowy town, or somewhere warm and tropical, we're happy you're here.
Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it.
And subscribe to the Easy English channel for more friendly lessons.
We appreciate you.
Take care.
Stay warm, dry, cool, or cozy, depending on your weather.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.